Yes, sir. You are audible.
All right. So I can also hear you. Uh, Sorry, we have not received your DAF. Uh,
Okay.
so, in absence of DAF, kindly can we start? Yes, if you do not disagree, can we start in absence of DAF? We'll handle no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
All right. Can you?
I can give my introduction. In
Yes, in the introduction, give the introduction slowly. Then we'll jot down certain things of your depth and work accordingly. All right.
Yes, sir.
Uh, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask my IT team. Should we start?
Yeah, sir.
All right. Let's start formally.
Yes.
Mr. Jayant, you are welcome. Kindly introduce yourself to the panelists.
So my name is Jayant Garg. I am from Patiala, Punjab. By profession, I am a chartered accountant, and I also done BCom from Punjabi University. Currently, I am working in the IRMS traffic in Indian Railway.
Where are you working? Kindly repeat.
The Indian Railway Management Service Traffic 2023 batch.
So this is from the last selection.
Yes, sir.
All right. So kindly go ahead. What more you want to
Yes, sir.
tell to the board?
And my hobby is cycling, sir.
Cycling is your hobby.
Yes, sir.
Any other thing you want to add in your deck?
Sir, apart from that, I have prior to IRMS, I have 6 years of work experience where I have worked in OYO hotels, Bharti Airtel, Blinkit, e-commerce company, and sir, State Transport Corporation, Haryana.
In Haryana also you worked.
Yes, sir. I cleared the civil services exam in Haryana, where I was posted in the state transport service.
In the transport department. You were
Yes,
working
sir.
there as additional director transport.
Yes, sir.
They call director or they call commissioner?
So they call manager.
Oh, it was general manager at the depot level in
Yes,
some
yes,
district.
sir.
Which district you served?
So I served in Palwal.
Palwal.
Yes, sir.
Palwal is far away from your Patiala. What was your optional?
So my option was commerce and accountancy.
Commerce and accountancy. Okay. So, commerce and accountancy, these are two words.
Yes, sir.
Is it much different from each other?
So accountancy is a formal subject which deals with recording, summarizing, and communication of accounting information in terms of financial transactions. Whereas the commerce deals with overall b- buying and selling of goods and services and involve all the activities which involve transfer of goods from the buyer to seller.
Okay, okay. So, you have served in the commercial department of Haryana in the public transport.
Yes, sir.
Haryana public transport is facing certain problems. Can you
Yes.
enumerate two problems?
So first of all, the largest problem of Haryana transport is the huge mounting losses which the transport sector is facing in the public transport sector is facing. Second is a issue of poor quality of a service where there is a decreasing amount of the rail the decreasing amount of the bus quality and also the number of buses which the transport sector has.
Say there is a demand of more fleet and more buses from the public
Yes,
side.
sir.
Even then, the government has failed to supply the buses. What are the reasons behind it? Is it a political unwillingness, or there are certain economic compulsions, or it is not economically viable?
The major reason for the not able to supply the buses is the budget constraint. The amount which is allocated for the transport sector is not sufficient to meet the entire demand for the public mobility. And also, sir, most of the transport sector or the corporations are not able to garner or generate enough surplus to fund their own capital expenditure.
Say Palwal is in one corner of the state.
Yes, sir.
Even then, you are running many routes interstate. Which
Yes, sir.
states you are touching as a general manager of the Palwal depot?
Sir, the buses were flying between the UP, Agra. Agra route majority was from the Palwal to Agra. And also, apart from that, there were multiple buses which are long route. So the buses were flying between the Haryana to Jammu Kashmir, Haryana to Rajasthan, even Haryana to Punjab also.
One fine day you have become transport commissioner and
Yes.
government is asking you how to increase the profitability in the commercial department. What will you suggest? Any three methods, three measures, I mean.
So first of all, the rationalization of revenue would be rationalization of bus fare would be the must first approach, where the staggered increase of the buses fare for the people should be implemented along with better quality of service. Second, sir, non-fare revenue need to be increased, such as the advertisement and the involvement of PPP for the handling of bus depots. And third, sir, apart from that, there can be additional services which can be provided through the public transport sector, such as provision of or renting of shops in the bus depot. Second, sir, advertisement for the corporate sector.
Advertisement on the buses
Yes, sir, and even on the bus depot also, sir.
and
Bus
also
stand.
on the bus depots in
Yes,
various forms. Very good. So, before joining Haryana Civil Services, you also served in the commercial ecosystem, OYO and
yes, sir.
others.
Yes, sir.
How that experience of your it helped you in your Haryana Civil Services executive?
So my experience in the various private sector, I learned various financial tools which helped me in taking important financial decisions as a general manager, as a traffic manager in the Haryana. So while working in the OYO and the ATEL, I learned to analyze various proposals and to undertake the financial viability studies, which while taking decision in the Haryana transport, I used applied, where I need to decide various routes on which we have to fly the buses, various times. So I use that knowledge to analyze which time would be more suitable and more profitable as well as more convenient for the passengers. So that knowledge I utilize. Apart from that, I also give the various suggestions to increase the revenue for the department at that time, such as selling of the scrap buses and through auction. And that was also suggested to my seniors. While my stint was very small in only for 3 months in the transport department, but that knowledge helped me in taking important decisions.
Have you joined your railway services?
So currently in training, I am in the foundation course for the railway.
So you might have come across many things, many new things there. Do you think that whatever you are learning there in the training will help you in your administrative job? If yes, can you enumerate few qualities which will help you, in your opinion, in the next administrative job?
So apart from the technical knowledge which is being taught during the training to us, various qualities which we are learning or imbibing during training is first the discipline. So morning PT or physical training and the regular classes is imbibing the discipline which will help us in reflecting during our job. Second, sir, learning the leadership qualities such as visit to various villages, Arunachal Pradesh, trekking, which we have undertaken during our study would help in our leadership roles in future. Third is, sir, we are learning the value of learning important lessons on communication, where which would will help us in the guiding our colleagues and other members of the society while taking up our role as a civil servant.
Good. So, Patiala, you had your schooling and college education from Patiala. Patiala
Yes,
is
sir.
known for historically for what is the background of Patiala historically?
The Patiala was established in 17th century by Baba Ala. It's on the southern side of Punjab. And after the it was recognized by the Ahmad Shah Abdali. Baba Ala was recognized by Ahmad Shah Abdali as a ruler of Patiala. So from 1965, the Patiala was established around the around the Kila Mubarak, which is the historical palace in the of Baba Ala in Patiala, sir. Sir, after that, it was ruled by the Fulkan Misl and during the rule of the Maharaja Ranjit Singh. And sir, after the advent of the British Empire, sir, after the agreement of Amritsar, so Patiala became the protectorate of the British. Sir.
Okay. Patiala is having one very important sports institute.
Yes,
Can you think of and can you tell me what is the contribution of this sports institute?
the Patiala has NIS, National Institute of Sports, which is also called the Makkah of Sports for in India, because the various sports players which have won the medals for India have trained in NIS Patiala, such as Neeraj Chopra has also trained. Even various wrestlers have also trained in Patiala who have won the gold medal and various medals in various international events.
Okay. Last question. Could you ever visit this institute?
So I'm considering that I don't play any sports such a level. I didn't get an opportunity to visit, but so once I have visited that facility from not visited entirely, but visited some of the grounds there.
Uh, okay. Thank you so much. So I request my colleague to take over. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi Jayant, how are you?
I'm good, sir. Hello, hello. I'm audible. So you're not audible. Hello.
Please wait, Jayant. Hello, yes. Am I audible now, Jayant?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello, Jayant. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes,
When,
sir.
yeah, when is your interview?
Sir, it would be in the second phase. Date has not been announced yet.
Okay, okay. So it's in the second phase. Okay. You were talking about leadership quality, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me the three quality that leaders should possess.
So the first of quality the leadership possesses is the leadership by example. So leaders should lead by example. So they should imbibe the values which they preach. Second, sir, honesty and integrity is the important values for the leader. Third is the leader need to possess the empathy and welfare towards their followers as an important quality.
So, do you find such qualities in our leaders, specifically political leaders?
So many of the political leaders have such qualities.
Why leaders often lies?
So there are multiple reasons for lying. First of all, reason is the personal interest sometimes, such as for the for financial and financial benefits of own financial benefits. Second, sir, sometimes they have to lie to calm the mob or provide the comfort to others, such as during natural disasters or any event. They have to lie so that they can provide the assurance to people and ensure that the mob is can be controlled.
Okay, can you compare Putin and Mr. Trump in terms of leadership?
So I think both are great leaders. Where the Putin is leading the country since last 20 years, and President Trump is also during his second term in USA. So in terms of leadership qualities, I think that President Trump is more vocal and open, where he declare all his moves. Whereas on the other hand, the President Putin is more take decision more strategically and involve in backdoor diplomacy. Second, sir, I think President Putin is more considerate toward the other countries who support Russia, such as despite having good relationship with China, Russia supported India during Operation Sindoor, such as provision of various important weapons. And sir, and on the other hand, the people or the other rest of the world is bit skeptical about the approach of USA under President Trump.
What is the Bonapartist characteristics of leadership?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about this.
Yeah, it is about, the personality cult that a leader, cultivate and advertise of themselves,
Yes,
right?
sir.
That they are basically the problem solver, whether it is a
Yes, sir.
Modi or whether it's Trump or whether it, any particular leader you talk about. Hitler had such quality, right? So such leader you can find around the globe, even at the local level, national level, and international level.
Yes, sir.
Fine. What is the India's diaspora policy?
So India has a vibrant diaspora in its policy towards the welfare and engagement with the diaspora, where various events are being organized, such as Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, to celebrate and connect with the diaspora. Apart from that, various apps have been launched to provide, such as Mother app or various apps have been launched to provide the support to the diaspora in distress. So, and in return, India expects that diaspora should act as a soft power tool for India.
When the you know, overseas department has been established under the Ministry of External Affairs.
So I'm not aware about that exactly.
Okay, what do you think about, the Trump regarding, his view on so-called foreigner, the illegal migrants who had entered into America, right, and damaging, in view of Trump, Americans' culture?
So President Trump has a negative view regarding the illegal migrants, where they are taking strong and strict measures for deportation of the illegal migrants. And also, sir, President Trump is also implementing the policies to make illegal migration difficult, such as building of walls and also pressurizing other countries to curb the illegal migration.
Okay, fine. Uh, yeah, that's from my side, sir. Now my colleague will ask you question.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Mr. Jayant.
Good
Hello,
afternoon, sir.
Mr. Jayant. Am I audible?
Good af- yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Okay. Okay, good afternoon. There are 5 P's very famous related to Patiala.
Hello. Yes, sir.
5 P's very famous from Patiala. Can
Five.
you name
Sorry, sir.
them?
Can you repeat? Five
P's.
P's.
P for Patiala.
Okay, sir. The first
Uh,
is the palace, Patiala,
uh,
Patiala salwar, Patiala pagdi,
uh,
sir, Patiala pet,
yes.
and Patiala juttis.
Yes. Okay. Good. You left one Paranda.
Yes,
Patiala Paranda. Okay. Suppose that you are appointed as Deputy Commissioner in Malwa region,
yes, sir.
right? And due to floods recently in Punjab, there were some
Yes, sir.
families who were not ready to evacuate from their
Yes, sir.
homes, and they stayed there, and lot of officials were seen there to convince them. How you would
Yes,
have
sir.
convinced the family who is not ready to leave their house during floods? How you will convince?
Sir, in the Punjab, the land or the houses are very emotive issues where it is linked to the family lineage and family. So families are very not inclined to leave their houses during floods. So for that, I think the communic.
That was temporary. For temporary period, they were
Yes, sir.
asked to leave their houses, but they were not ready to leave at all. So I want to know about your convincing power. How you would
Yes,
have
sir.
convinced them?
So I would convince them first of all, listen the reason why they are not willing to leave their house, whether there was any apprehension about anything. So I would console them. I would communicate with them that it is a temporary for the temporary period they have to leave their house and the importance of the saving first their life and they would be better rehabilitated after the receding of the floods and even the administration would help them in their restoring their house and property, even if they leave their house in post the flood situations.
Okay. Uh, we are talking about a lot about artificial intelligence,
Yes, sir.
right? So, in case this AI develop its own language,
Yes, sir.
how it will affect us?
So although it is a future prospect, in case the artificial intelligence develops its own conscience, it will impact human because human would be dependent is getting dependent on artificial intelligence. It would have a power to replace human from all the manual activities, all the activities which require thinking. I think sir, it would dominate the world in terms of thinking and the power to imagination. Sir.
Okay. Recently, India experienced Sindoor operations.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
think India is well prepared for any sort of war?
So Operation Sindoor highlighted the preparedness of Indian armed forces where they were able to achieve the strategic objectives which were marked during the Operation Sindoor. Although, sir, there are much need to be done to strengthen India's capability for future wars, such as increasing the domestic production of critical technologies, and also, sir, increasing the capital expenditure as highlighted by the multiple reports that most of the equipment which India has are legacy equipment. So there is a much need for modernization. And also, sir, the steps are being taken toward a theaterization to manage any eventual threat from Pakistan and China. I think, sir, that needs to be first firmly implemented. Post, we can say that India would be ready to war.
Uh, our one of the prime ministers was architect of the non-alignment movement. Okay,
Yes, sir.
where we are now, from non-aligned movement to what is the present scenario? Is it changing, or we are adapting the changes, or our stance had been changed?
So now India has moved from the non-alignment to multi-alignment, where India is engaging with all the parties in the global scenario, and also emerging as a powerful nation whose voice is being heard, as witnessed during the Ukraine war, where India has the power to engage directly with Ukraine and Russia, both the countries, and even during the Gaza conflict. India was successfully able to navigate the conflict through providing humanitarian assistance to Gaza, at the same time supporting the Israel against the terror.
Okay. Uh, my last question. Our neighbors, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, are having disturbed sociologically,
sociologically,
and
and
their
their
ecosystem is just
ecosystem is just disturbed.
Yes,
how
sir.
it's
How it's
affecting
affecting
us.
us.
So this has a long-term and short-term impact on India. First of all, the short-term impact in terms of increase in illegal migration from Bangladesh and Myanmar. And second, sir, it would increase the instability in the bordering regions of India, such as witnessed in the northeastern states. So long-term impact would be So it would undermine India's leverage in its neighborhood and undermine its national security because instability give the other countries such as China leverage in such countries uh, as witnessed in the Myanmar and Bangladesh.
Okay, here I will like to add you one instance of 1971, where influx of refugees from Bangladesh was too much. Okay,
Sir,
you
your
can
voice
add
is echoing. Sir, your voice is echoing.
echoing. करना ही क्या है इको क्यों हो रहा है Is it okay now?
Yes, sir, it's better.
Okay, I am asking you to add one point from the 1971 war, East Pakistan and India, and it became Bangladesh. During that period, there were a lot of Bangladeshis who entered into India, and that was a big
Yes,
problem at that time. So you can
yes, sir.
refer in such questions from the beginning till date, right?
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
thank you.
Hello, Jayant.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Jayant, as I understand, you are already qualified and you are working under the training phase. You are under the railways, right? Railway management.
Yes, sir.
You did not share with us your DAF, so can you tell me that what's your first priority after qualifying? For which services you have opted?
So my priority was IAS, IPS, Indian Foreign Services, IRS, Customs,
Okay,
IRS, IT, and then
and
Railway Management.
first is IS, then IPS, then IFS, right?
Yes, sir.
So, as I understand, you are from the background of commerce, you are chartered accountant as well, and you have got the exposure by working in the commercial sector as well. So, why don't you want to go for Indian revenue services rather than Indian administrative services?
So
Because
even the Indian,
that's what
yes,
your pedigree is, right? You have
yes,
studied and you have been trained in that. Even your optional was commerce and accountancy. Then why IAS? Because it is more flaunting, pompous job. That's why you want to do it. Because your abilities are cognitive with IRS.
yes, sir.
So why? What's your reason?
So even my Indian Revenue Service was also my fourth preference out of 23
Fourth,
services.
fourth,
Yes, sir.
fourth.
And
Not
IAS was my
not
first.
not in top three. That's what my question
Yes, sir.
is. Why not in top three? It should have been number one.
Yes, sir. So IAS
Why?
was my top preference because sir, it provides the diversity to work in various departments. Apart from the revenue, it also provide me the opportunity to work in other departments. And sir, also the horizon of work which a IAS officer has is much wider than the IRS officer, where I can make a direct impact on the societal welfare.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Uh, Previously, a question was raised to you related to Trump and the leadership of Putin, right?
Yes,
You said that both of them are great leaders.
yes, sir.
Do you agree that Trump is a great leader in his native country as well as across the world? There's a word that is now being associated with Trump, and that is taco. Have you heard of this word, taco? Trump tacoed again. It's all over in X and everywhere. TACO, taco. Do you know this?
No, no, sir, I'm not aware of that.
It means Trump always chickens out. Whatever Trump says, after a while, he takes a U turn on it. Is that the
Yes, sir.
property of a great leader? Is that the property of a great leader?
So although the leader need to be firm and decisive in his approach, and such approach by President Trump is not exhibition of a great leadership qualities. But I think, sir,
Then,
I called him as a great leader as a out of respect because he's the president of United States of America. So that's why I called him a great.
so in your job profile, out of respect to someone who is affluent and influential, your decisions would be biased then? What do you think?
So it is not a biased approach, and it was a show of just a respect for a leader.
He's also referred as lunatic. The
Yes,
decisions that he has taken of imposition of tariffs on various
yes,
nations, these decisions are being challenged in his own Senate. Senators are
yes,
planning to quash. Senators are planning to quash these decisions. Yeah,
yes, sir.
and people are also calling him senile, and you refer him
Yes,
as a great leader.
yes, sir. That is being
Okay, so you have worked in Palwal in bus depot, right? You were managing it. You were
yes.
the manager. What was the primary deficit there in your department?
The primary
Primary deficit.
deficit was in the infrastructure, where the bus depot and the public transport infrastructure was not up to date in the Palwal, and there was also a huge shortage of buses in the Palwal, and also there was a lack of AC bus service in the depot Palwal to other regions. So that is impacting the quality of service for the passengers.
Do you know what is primary deficit?
Uh, so primary deficit in terms of budget or
No, that's what my question is. What is primary deficit?
okay. So primary deficit is a deficit uh, when we remove the interest payment liability from the fiscal deficit.
You remove what?
Interest payment liability, sir. So it exhibit the pure deficit for the current year of exam expenditure.
How is it different from revenue deficit?
So revenue deficit only increase the revenue expenditure and over and above the revenue expenditure over the revenue, whereas the primary deficit includes the entire revenue and the capital deficit. But sir, from this the interest payment is removed.
Okay, interest payment is removed.
Yes, sir.
So is it different from fiscal deficit or same as fiscal deficit?
So fiscal deficit is the overall borrowing which the government has to make. It includes the due to the payment of interest also.
Okay, good. So you are in the training phase in the railways.
Yes, sir.
Railway is undergoing a huge crisis of revenue deficit. Agreed or disagreed?
Yes, sir. Railway has a very high operating ratio, due to which the surplus which the railway is generating has been shrink. Moreover, there is a cross subsidization from the freight to passenger transport.
Suggest me three measures that can be taken to mitigate, and if not mitigate, then at least lower the revenue deficit in railways.
The three measures would be first of all the rationalization of railway traffic tickets, which although it has been done, but more scope is there. Second is to increase the non-fare revenue. Third is the involvement of private sector in some of the non-core activities, which would reduce the revenue expenditure of the railway.
For example, which
So
activities we should involve?
as suggested by Vivek Dobra committee, the activities such as running of schools, hospitals, even the management of cleanliness on the stations can be outsourced to the private sector, and also the development of railway stations can also be done under the PPP model.
Okay, is there any government scheme related to this measure that you just suggested?
So under Amrit Bharat scheme, the government is redeveloping the railway stations, and even the Madhya Pradesh, one of the railway station has been developed under the PPP model.
Very good. Jayant, you have got in-depth knowledge of the things. And I think your prospect, you have got nice personality, but I don't know why you have not dressed formally.
The reason for that is I was informed about this mock interview at the last moment. I was sitting in the library and they informed me that you have the mock in at 1 o'clock. Can we schedule that? I requested them that I would attend the physically on next week, but they said ki you can attend today virtually, and next week you can come physically in the properly dressed. So I request them
Okay.
if I can be allowed in this
No,
case.
that's fine. Uh, Overall, it was good, and I think you are going to get good marks. And sir is going to give the feedback, entire feedback. Sir.
Well, Jayant, the formal interview is over. Let me give the feedback. Can you hear me?
Thanks. Yes, sir.
So, uh, how many marks you fetched last time in
Sir,
UPSC?
I felt 165 marks last time. Prior to that, I felt 191.
So, this is your third interview.
Yes, sir.
So, 190. Then, what was the reason that you went down?
So I think I'm not also able to comprehend why it went down, although I prepared diligently during my second interview and in the same manner. So
See,
I'm not able.
see, I go with you. Your clarity of thoughts is well comprehensive and cohesive. Your contents are rich. You appear to be good, confident, and you are already in the service. You have already proved it in Haryana Civil Services as well as in the railways. So your presentation, your choice of words, your fluency, and your approach to choose small sentences, all appreciable.
Thank you.
Two things I want to point out. One, that you read and retouch the government schemes, particularly those departments which have some relevancy, say the social justice and social development, and having more budgetary allocation. You
Yes,
may
sir.
opt for more mocks, no matter online. When is your interview?
So it would be in second phase. I have
Oh,
not
good.
received
You
the
have
date.
time. You have time. So one thing I want to re-verify again. You had
Yes.
a chance to enter the Indian Administrative Service as a promotee officer from Haryana Civil Services. Why you left it?
Sir, in the service which I got selected in Haryana Civil Services, there was no option to get into civil administrative services after even after the promotion also.
Say, you were in Haryana Civil Services Executive?
No, sir.
Oh, it was not Haryana Civil Services Executive. Allied. It was in the Allied, some GM Roadways they
Yes, sir.
recruited.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, okay. Say, as a situation, by chance, if you happen to be part of the Haryana Civil Services Executive, then what would have been your approach?
So my approach still would be I would appear for the civil services exam because in the for administrative to promotion from the administrative services it would have taken long time to
Say
become the
12 to 15 years it takes.
yes sir
12
it
years.
would take 12 to 15
12 years it takes.
given that I had attempts left and age permit so I would have tried to appear for the civil service exam.
Okay. Say there is a choice. Will you prefer Haryana Civil Services Executive or Railway Traffic out of these two?
So I would prefer the administrative service in Haryana because sir
Good. Okay. No reason to tell. It's well known that you will get an opportunity to be IS, and that too in Haryana you will get number of opportunities
yes,
to serve. Okay, in my opinion, your interview is very good, and I
thank
am
you.
awarding how much you 195. So 190 to 195. So I
Thank you.
award 195.
Thank you.
Uh, I request you to go for physical mocks also.
Yes, sir. I would be appearing in the physical mocks next week.
We could not adjust on 2 points. Kindly go through. One was that on the subject matter. The other was that there are, you hail from Punjab, Patiala.
Yes, sir. But yeah.
So there are problems with the adjoining states. One with
Yes,
Haryana,
sir.
the other with Delhi. And there are issues, maybe a land issue, territory issue, maybe some water issue, maybe some pollution issue. So my request is to go in-depth study for these issues. Select four,
Yes,
five
sir.
common issues and go for it. Thank you so much. Anything you want to ask?
No, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
We may dissociate now.
Thank you.
You are currently the only person in this conference.